Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just fell to me. A parrot was in the face. New rap, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While classic taking my coat from me. I blast dope shit. On the dopamine, locally I be lowest keys, overseas I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I yeah, baby, that's why I step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the spot on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe got me a whole tribe. The world with no mouth, then find a song that I can down, babe. Do what I say, like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis look like we in the trees. Star fried rice like 3 in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling it wanna meet me. Girl, that cold make it pop sicker. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Countryer than Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep her sicker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go, and starting this one, Clark Schmidt.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Little chopper rolls foul. And it's even up. That one the other way. Volpe throws it to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball. 1 out, base is empty.
No strikes.
On the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Schmidt over to first. Merrill dives back in safely.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Kicks and deals. That one not close. And the count is 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. And that's the second disengagement now. Man at first, one away. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runner! Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Next for the Padres, Manny Machado. And that one missing low.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. First inning and already up to 23 pitches.
Full count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
3-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it. Both runners tagging. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball.
Merrill
No
on
strike.
third. Tatis on at first with 2 down.
Ball 2.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 outs. Bases full. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Back now in the Bronx. Pitching in our game today, Nick Pivetta. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a
1
mile.
ball, 1 strike.
And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
In there for strike 1. Nobody
0-1.
out. Runner at first. Check on the runner. And he dives
Yep, he
back
made
in
it.
safely. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Cut out and missed.
3.
Struck him out. 1 down.
Batting third, the
Aaron
center
Judge
fielder,
at the plate.
Aaron
Big time power.
Judge.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1.
Ball 2. 2 balls. 1 strike.
Slider
3.
misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Full count.
That's a good
Ball
at bat
4,
right
down.
there. He
Take
was
your base.
down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Two on, 1 out. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch
Ball.
misses there, and it's 2-0.
2-0 to count.
That
Ball,
one drifts
no.
inside. And a swing and a miss. Runners
3
at
balls,
first and
1
second
strike.
with 1 gone. And a
2.
swing and a miss.
Full count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Inside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1. No. 2-1.
Just
Ball 3.
missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really
3-1.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat
Full
as you
count.
jog back to the dugout.
High fly ball out towards left field. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Fought off foul. Sheets getting to start in left. 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And the 0-2. That one down the line,
That's a foul
and foul ball. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder.
1-0.
You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Grounder might be 2. Volpe over to second, back to first, and that is a double play. Next to hit, Jose Iglesias.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Arise in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw into third. Into second, and he's got a double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. Third out. Back here in the Bronx, Zingy, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
Next offering is in for a strike. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Got him. And one gone. Here's a big power threat. Ben Rice.
Ball.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering is fouled back. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the second baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. On to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Back in the Bronx, top half of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that is out of play.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
No ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now Machado up here. Flied to right his first time. That's
No.
off the inside corner. Ball one.
One
It is
ball,
interesting,
no
though,
strike.
when you consider the way the game is run now. Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out. And now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And there's a strike. Now
Ball.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Machado, the base runner at first with one out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Inside.
Runner on the goal. The 1-1 is fouled off. Volpe gets it to first. Out. That's the third out. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Pivetta back to work. Fastball for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Nabs it, and there's one down. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Inside, just missed. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Got him swinging on the curveball. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
2 balls, no strike.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Full count.
Got him swinging. Back for more from the Bronx. On to the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. New pitcher for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
On the ground, right side, Goldie. Steps on first for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Bogarts, not sure what to expect after that first pitch. Swinging a foul out of play. Loaisiga fires. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. The Padres down by a run, top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ripped on a line to center. Reaching for it and brings it in. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one pushed foul. And that one is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock.
The first baseman,
so the batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. That's too low. 1-0. And that's down and away.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. Iglesias leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pickoff throw. Iglesias back in on a dive. To the right side. Cabrera. On to first.
That's an out.
And that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Trent Grisham. Grisham, a guy that
outside.
understands the strike zone.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That misses the zone. Now two balls and a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. That's hard hit on the line. Merrill pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Just a slow ground ball this time. And it goes just foul. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down, and there are two away. Two down, base is empty. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. That one inside. And that's ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2-1.
They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Merrill goes 6 feet 3 inches, 195 pounds. A former first-round pick in 2021. This one lifted in the air, left field. Dominguez puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Right through there for a strike. The Yanks up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to Jazz. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2.
13, Manny Machado.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. 2 outs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ben Rice.
Now pitching for the Padres. Number 1, Yuki Matsui.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Outside low. Ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. And there's the strike. Rice gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next one just misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Way back there. See you later. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-0. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just missed. Yankees up by 3.
Ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Close, but called a ball. 3-2 now.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tatis makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. Strike 1.
0-1.
Bellinger takes the strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Right side, Iglesias whips it to first. That's out number 3. Back in New York, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth. Loaisiga back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings and misses, struck him out. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. The Yankees leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to the left. Jazz tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. And the next pitch is way outside. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. Padres go down 1-2-3. Back in the Bronx. We go bottom
Now
6.
pitching for
Here comes
San
Aaron
Diego.
Judge.
Number 97. Ron Marinaccio.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And
No.
another ball.
2-0's the count.
Ground ball
That's
left
foul.
side. And it goes just foul. Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw
He's
to
out.
first. One away, bottom of the 6th. And here is Trent Grisham. Pitch
Ball.
misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And
That's a
downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes. Hard.
Well, that's really the money spot,
balls,
down and away.
1
If
strike.
you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
3.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now
Here
batting,
is
the
Goldschmidt.
first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Swings through that one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That's
No.
off the mark. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
And now
Ball.
2 balls and a strike. Goldie off of first with 2 away. And now he steps off the rubber. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogarts. Out to short, Volpe. Throws to first.
That's an out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Next for the Padres, Jose Iglesias. He's 2 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's been
0-1.
great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Up the middle, and a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball
Up next
very
for the
well in
Padres,
this one.
the
Really
first
nice
baseman,
job staying up the
Luis
middle with his approach. He didn't try to do
Arias.
too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Luis Arias stands
Inside.
in. First pitch, and he just misses.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close.
Runner takes off, swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
One
Filthy
ball, 2
changeup
strikes.
right there. Just pulled the string.
That one to
Foul
first,
ball.
and foul ball. He goes down looking. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. 1 for
The
3.
center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
In the air, left field. Dominguez makes the catch, and that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 7th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rice.
Right.
And that
Ball
misses.
inside.
1-0. He swings and fouls one off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, no strikes.
Foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missing inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Sheets makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to begin the 8th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And ball 1. Not even close there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
A dive. He's got it from his backside, and that's a great play for the out. Here's Manny Machado. Now on the bump, Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 56, Mark Leiter Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Leiter in his 5th season, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond, and that will end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, on to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one a little below the knees.
2-1.
And a count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it. But he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. To short, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. Relay to first, double play.
You're out.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Aaron Judge. They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out. 2 outs, runner at first. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Giancarlo Stanton, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
To first, inning over. We go to the 9th. So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The other way. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that's in there at the knees. This to third, Chisholm. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 1 out. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. And fouled off. Tying run at the plate.
Ball, no. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground, Cabrera. Throw to first, out, ball game. And the Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.